Welcome to Dad's Drafts.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Dad's Drafts. Now, my mind is quite full and my throat is sore, but I thought might as well play a game of Magic and hope to take you along with me. Now, as always, I will say my picks, why I do them, and if you see me do anything silly, maybe in the picking or the playing, please do let me know, and I do apologize for my throat being so sore. I am a teacher in real life, and you don't want to know what a big obstacle it is to have such a sore throat. Now, this pack is decent, I guess. There's the most valuable Slayer, unable to scream, and there's some very good Reanimator cards. Now, this one is only good in the Reanimator deck, so if I would pick this, then I would probably make it very difficult for me. Now, this one is good in a Reanimator deck, but also as a removal spell. The question, however, is which one do I take? I also like the Unable to Scream, and I like the Glimmer. Now, I haven't played with the Glimmer yet. Maybe the Glimmer is something that I want to try. I also don't mind playing Fear of Impostors, but I think blue is better as a side color than a main color, unless you go for the rooms. So I'm just going to take a Lionheart Glimmer. Do I? No, I'm going to take Live or Die, sorry. Just as a removal spell, and maybe the whole, what is it? Thing is open. Wow, now I wish that I had taken Unable to Scream. There's a Fear of Isolation, which is pretty nice. There's also a Gremlin Tamer. And I think the Gremlin Tamer is probably better than the Fear of Isolation. The problem, however, if you play the Gremlin Trainer, you've got to be in blue-white or black-blue splashing white. So I think it's going to be between one of these two, but I love the Gremlin Trainer. And I think Nowhere to Run is probably the best pick for us. We're already in black, and it seems like blue-white will not be open because we're passing this. So I might as well take this Nowhere to Run. Alright, there's a silly Leyline, which is mediocre. There's a Bilmerk Leech, which is okay. There's also a Get Out. There's another Glimmer. Now this can be interesting with the Nowhere to Run, but I'm not going to pick it. I think I'm going to go for the Bargain. Because there is some sacrifice stuff in this deck. In the game. And even without sacrifice, 5 mana instant exile a creature if it dies for 5 is pretty good. So I will take it here, and it seems like red is reasonably open. This land is not something I really care about. Some pretty decent red-black cards. Now, Live or Die is pretty nice if you can cycle something, like the Beastie. But I think I'm going to take the Percussionist. I think if we are going into the black-red sacrifice thing... My goodness, trapped in the screen. That's very late. I think I can't really pass on a trapped in the screen so late. And otherwise I would have taken the Gremlin. But I think this is a clear sign that at least white is open enough. Alright, there's a Ragged Playmate, which is decent. Fear of Lost Teeth is also nice, but I think I'll take the Playmate as a 2-drop. Killer Mask has somewhat overperformed. And there's an Unable to Scream. Now, I would be very surprised if the Gremlin Tamer came around. It probably won't. But I don't think we're going to be black-red. I'll take the Killer Mask. Alright. Fanatic of the Harrowing can be pretty good with the Live or Die, so I wonder if the Excruciator comes around. Okay, so someone did take it. And I think I'll just take the cultist here. See if maybe we can get a delirium deck. We have some ways to we have a reanimator spell, we have some ways to get delirium. And now there's a possessed goat, which I really like. So maybe the plan is going to be black-white splashing for the bargain. And then we need some cheap creatures and some stuff to put into the graveyard. Forgive me. Leech is okay. It's not amazing in this deck, but I'll just take it as a 2-drop. Innocuous Rat is amazing in this deck. So I hope to maybe pick up some Final Vengeance. And maybe some big dudes which we can toss into the graveyard. Now someone already took the Excruciator, so I think someone else is at least also planning to do some reanimate stuff. Twitching Doll, very nice cards. We are not at all in green. I think I'll take the Patched Plaything here. I mean, it's a fine 3-drop, a 2/1 first striker. And if you can actually get it back at some point, it's very nice. So I'm going to take that. Wouldn't mind one more of these. Wow, okay, very nice. I think I'll take the Possessed Goat. And since we now have 2 goats, I will try to get some big things. Ooh, Slasher or Mutilator. This is something amazing to reanimate. But I think the Slasher is better. So I would love if this comes around. It probably won't. I think we might be able to pick up the Rat, but not the Mutilator. I'll take the Slasher. Let's see if maybe we can pick up some more 2-drops and some lands to tap for stuff. Now I will take the Mutilator. I mean, this is a great thing to reanimate. And we've got 2 ways already. Maybe we can find some more surveilling. I like the infection very much, so I will take it. I think I'll take the land. Could also take the Expanse. It does help with our delirium. But we only have 1 creature that cares about delirium. So I'm just going to take this land. It has no real downside for us. We can just play it instead of a swamp. So I would like some more top end and maybe at least 1 more reanimate spell. And then I think we should be good. I also would like the 1 mana, what is it? The black 1 mana card that exiles a creature if you sacrifice a creature, which I think is pretty good. And I want to keep the curve low. And if I get better cards, I will probably not play this. Arabella. Well, we're not doing that. We're just taking the Fanatic. Let me just put that away for now. Can always get into that. So I want 1 more reanimate spell and 1 more big creature. So I don't think we will get the Mutilator, of course, because someone will take it. But I think we had to take the Slasher over that. I'll take the Snatcher. It's a great card to get into the graveyard and get back. I'm not sure if I want 3 of them, but I'll just take it. I am not sure how open Black-White Reanimator is. I've not seen any of the signpost cards, and also not the White Reanimate spell. Now, the White Reanimate spell I will pick highly. Alright. There is an emerge from the cocoon, but there's also an exercise. And I think we do have quite some removal already, and I think we really need this card, so I will take this. There's a murder. And I think the last thing we need is something very big, hopefully another Mutilator or something like that, to put in our graveyard. Could also go for the ghosts, which land cycle. Wow. Trapped in a screen or a stick twister. This is difficult. I think we do need some more 2-drop creatures, and we we do have a lot of removal, but another Gremlin trainer could have been very nice. No big top-end dudes, which is unfortunate. My goodness. Oh, there we go. Also another emerge from the cocoon, so I could have taken the other card. I'll take the Mutilator. And I think now our plan is coming together. How many enchantments do we have? 4. I don't think it's great. I mean, it's nice, but it's not great. I think the Surveil can help us. So we want to get the Patched Plaything and the Mutilators into the graveyard. I was hoping to pick up one of the Stompers, but I don't think we will get one anymore, because we're not the only ones drafting this color. Wow. Yes, please. I'll take that. Don't think I will play the Cultist. Oh, that's very nice. That's exactly what we need. So it seems like we are the only one in Black-White Reanimate. But someone did take the very harrowing... What is it? The thing harrowing something? We need to cut one more card. Or maybe 2, actually. "17 creatures" is nice. I don't think the Leech will do a lot. We have 1 Snatcher. If we could pick up one more Snatcher. I know we passed one, but... It's just too bad that we didn't see any of the cards which lets you sacrifice and then exile a creature. Final Vengeance. So we don't have anything to sacrifice, so I might as well not play that. I'm not sure if 3 Mutilators is too many. It might be. But we have the Snatcher. Maybe I just don't play the Killer Mask. I think this is good enough. All right. Black-White Reanimator. Let's see if we can get some big dudes into our graveyard. Maybe with the Fanatics or with the Goats. And then we have 3 Reanimator spells and 1 even with Flashback. So we could actually get plenty of opportunities to reanimate something. If we do get to turn 4 or 5, which in this format can sometimes be difficult, since many people play red-white. Alright, this is very nice. I will keep this. Turn 3, either play the slasher or discard the patched plaything. Or maybe just play the patched plaything, and we can always reanimate it if it dies. No turn 2 play, which is sad, but you know, you can't have it all. So I want to get rid of the plaything anyway. So let's just attack, and if he wants to block with the glimmer, that's fine. Now if he doesn't block, I'm just wondering, will I do the patched plaything into the graveyard, or will I play the slasher? Okay, well. Next turn we could play Fanatic, if we draw something huge. Okay, that's fine. We could always get that back. Now let's just play the slasher. See if we can keep his board empty. Whatever he plays, we can trap in the screen, and he will just... This is whenever dies. Wow. What is this attack? Okay, well, I guess that just happened. So let's just trap in the screen the hover ship. And I will manifest dread the amalgam, I guess. Yep. Now I really hope to draw something huge. We can already emerge from the cocoon one of the other creatures, like the Snatcher or the Patched Plaything. Okay. We should attack with the Gremlins. Gain 3 life. Okay. If I attack with the slasher, he will just double block. So I might as well attack with that. He actually hit something. Now I will probably instant speed get the Snatcher back, or maybe the Patch Plaything. I mean, it has less toughness, so it's easier to kill, but it deals more damage. And it depends on what he plays, of course. I might as well use this as a removal spell. But yeah, this sorcery is very good. I would love to draw a deck. Blue-white splashing red for the mayhem. this will probably be quite a blowout. Do we attack with both? I think I don't. Okay. Let's emerge the patch plaything. I just hope to draw one of the Mutilators, but we already used 2 of our reanimate spells. I might just attack with this to surveil. Yep. Patch plaything is going to die, it seems. So I get to sacrifice 1, or at least 1 to deal 5 damage to, which will be the plaything. I think. The patch plaything is within within Dragonfire reach, so that's not a problem if that dies. I assumed him not to attack. Oh, that's very nice. This is with a finality counter. So we could attack with this one. We'll keep the phone alive. Don't really care about that. Then right of the moth, the Snatcher. The reason I'm doing the Snatcher is because it has wards, discard a card, and the patch plaything is just a easy to kill target, especially when playing against red. Alright, that was game number 1. Now that attack done by him was just crazy. Just letting my unstoppable slasher attack for free. One should not do that. Oh. If only we would have had 1 white. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Now in normal games, you might, when you say mulligan, you might be tempted to check. Oh, did I actually make a mistake? Never check if your mulligan was a mistake or not, because it will not bring anything positive. Like the last mulligan, I had the I didn't have a white source. The top card could be a white source, of course, but I rarely check that, simply because it most of the times is a moment of pure agony when you see actually a plains on top. Okay. Now I'm fine trading the patched play thing with anything. Because, you know, if it dies, we can get it back at some point. Drawing all the lands. So, this is plenty of lands. We can almost hardcast our Mutilator. Which of one is at the bottom. And there's 2 more in the next 30 cards. Yep, put some counters. What will you do? The annoying thing is this will just keep coming in. Ah, it's very annoying. Please, no more lands, deck. He missed the land drop, but we're not really taking advantage of our land gain. He has a hand full of action, and the Silent Hall Creeper will just keep going. The top 10 cards, and we drew 7 lands. Now I think he's going to make a copy of the Piranha Fly, which will be rather painful. Yep. Oh, come on. Well, I guess we're not attacking. And he's just gonna beat us down in 3 turns. Or maybe even less. Why didn't you do that? Oh. Now at this point, the odds of this happening, and it happened so much to me. Freaking 9 lands. We drew half of our lands, while we're only on not even 1/3 of the deck. And even drawing the Mutilator now is not enough, I think. Yep, we're just dead. Well, thank you, Arena. It is sad that this is part of the game, but I feel with Arena it happens so much compared to just normal gameplay. Alright, well, let's focus. No more saltiness. But that just feels terrible. I think we just pretty much only drew lands there. It is tilting. I shouldn't be tilted. Whenever you attack Attacking creatures. Okay, that's pretty strong. We can have a turn 5 Vile Mutilator. So I'm just going to try to get rid of any threat that he plays. But we do need to draw another land, which is there. He might have a counterspell. He doesn't. Now if he does kill this, we can get it back again with a finality counter. Drawing all the lands. Destroy target attacking. Okay. He also seems either stuck on colors or... Alright. Well, let's just make him sacrifice the enchantments. Yeah, so we get the Mutilator back. Oh, we can't? What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, wait. Okay, never mind. We're going to do a trapped in a screen. You need to sacrifice a creature or enchantment. So for a moment there I had a huge brain fart. Okay. That is fine. That one takes 5 damage. Next turn we could play the Mutilator and sacrifice the enchantment. It's a Mutilator party. Game. And that's what happens when you don't draw just lands. It's a good feeling, to be honest. Now, I hope you can forgive me my saltiness. As if you play Magic yourself, you've probably been there. Two and one. Now, I must admit, I feel as if this deck does have potential. But could you imagine that we could have had 2 Gremlin trainers? There is a draft coming up next Saturday, but I'm not sure if I can go because of, you know, life. This is acceptable. So let's draw something which can, like a goat or the 4-drop, the Fanatic. I think the Fanatic is actually very good in this kind of deck. Draws your card, target opponent's discard, which is fair. But if you can get an advantage from discarding your card, then it's an amazing card. So it pretty much only goes in the Reanimator deck, of course. Alright, well, that is enough lands, thank you. As a blocker. Now he might attack with both. And then, or maybe with the Egotist alone. But if I can get a swing in with the face down card, that would be amazing. If he attacks, I'm just going to put the plaything in front of the piggy bank, and he might sacrifice it. He's probably contemplating on what to do. But the patch plaything was a nice draw, I must admit. So I hope he attacks with all of them. So... okay. That's very nice. No, I still hope he attacks. I don't think so, but... ooh, that's also a very nice draw. Let's just build out the board. Noad's run is very nice, and we can actually kill one of his targets, then attack with both. He probably wants that to die. Yep. That is a very nice engine. He got land. So this is all we're dealing with. Okay, it's not all we are dealing with. I would love to flip this over and deal some damage with it. And I can always attack with all. Now let's just trap in the screen the Faithful is annoying with whichever we kill. Okay. We're dealing damage. Now, I'm not sure if that was the best possible turn, but at least now his board seems somewhat empty for as long as it will take. Yep. So any reanimate card or maybe the Mutilator would be very nice to draw. And we have plenty of chances. We have 2 Mutilators and 3 reanimate spells. So that's a 1 in 5 chance to draw something amazing. I like those numbers. Oh, I hope the Snatcher will keep stuff behind for a while. I fear he won't. Now if he attacks with all, I will just take it. I will deal more damage to him next turn. But I would like a small creature just to chomp. Okay. Not sure if I should have played the swamp. Yeah, I feared as much. Yeah, that's probably going to kill us. Oh, he's just drawing all the action. We do need to find some amazing reanimates thing now. And we draw another land. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to remove one land, because both games that we lost now is just because we got mana flooded. And I did not really have fun that match. Now maybe the play on the Yawgmoth's Faithful was too greedy. What do I like? I like a Fear of Lost Teeth. Two and two. As I said before, I think this deck can do much more. But you never know what you're up against. This is pretty decent. Turn 1 play, cycle, turn 3 play, and then... Oh, that's also nice. I'm still going to swamp cycle this, probably. I want to hit the land drops. Now if he plays a big creature, I might just trap in the screen. I don't really care about that. Now let's draw something big, please. If he wants to use a trick to keep the cartographer alive, that's fine. Alright. That's not something big. Let's attack first. Fanatic probably is better, because then I can block, and I will draw a card. He might just kill the goat now. But these are not the cards that I was hoping to discard. We can always reanimate the... oh, there we go. We can always reanimate the Snatcher, but I'd rather have the Vile Mutilator. So next turn I think I will just do the Goat. This gets Menace, so we will get 4 damage. But it is 1 turn too late, sadly enough. Okay. I'm going to keep this for the Branch Snapper, which he's probably going to return. I wonder if he's splashing blue. Okay, he's just going to kill the Goat, I think. Or the Fanatic. Yep. And that is Sadness. I guess we're just going to emerge the Snatcher. Two more lands to hardcast this. We get 4 damage. It seems like he has something for the Snatcher. Maybe another... okay. Oh, that's actually very nice. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm back. My time was running out. So I do have to do some editing. Now I wonder what he has. If at all anything. That is nice. Okay, good game. Game number 6. Let's go. Let's at least try to snatch out one more win. Now I was very glad that I still managed to win that game. And let's be honest, the 2 games that we lost, we were very much mana screwed. So let's hope this goes better. And the fear of missing teeth was actually pretty good that last game. A 1-1 gaining a life and trading for 2-drop. Well, this is pretty bad. No plays until turn 4, so I fear I have to mulligan. Okay, this is better. Now what do I get rid of? Now I forgot who goes first. I do want a creature. I think I'm going to get rid of that. Okay, we are on the draw, so I could have ditched the land. Probably should have. Alright. Innocuous red. Alright. I think I'm just going to destroy that one. Now I could also flash in the amalgam, but then I won't get any surveil triggers or whatever. Okay, well, definitely should have ditched the land, knowing that I pretty much would only draw land. Now I must admit it's very unfortunate. I'm just going to do this. Alright, well, if you want to use a trick on that, that's fine. Play a swamp, play stick twister. Not attack. Now if he attacks only with the Cryptic and Spectre, I think I will just double block. Alright, well, that is aggressive. The odds of us hitting a big creature are quite big because we didn't draw any creatures yet. Next turn we can do that one. That's not what I need. I guess it's just goat. Now this makes for a potential decent blocker, but we're really missing out on drawing our big dudes, which we do have plenty of. Alright, 1 drop for a 3 drop, I don't mind that. And we can always get the goat back. Now that is something I am going to murder, because I don't want him to draw any cards. That is a decent draw. He doesn't have any glimmers yet, so this can actually start attacking quite nicely. And he is far from delirium. Another trick. Okay, well, couldn't care less. Okay, that is annoying, but that is better. I will block with the Fear of the Dark if he attacks. But I think we've pretty much stabilized the board. Ooh. That is nice. He has to double block and then he will lose 2 creatures, so I am fine with that. Or just jump, which I'm also fine with. Now he still doesn't have great attacks, and if I get my 7th land, I can actually do this, sacrifice the Fear of the Dark. I just hope he doesn't have a counterspell up. Sure, I can get it back. Now I'll just sacrifice the Nomad's Run. Wow. Take it like a man. We do have 2 pretty decent attackers. He will manifest Dread, so he will have a 5/5. But if we do attack with both... Oh my goodness. He can't be happy with that. So if I attack with both, he can double block that one. He can single block that one. So I guess we're just building out the board at this stage. And hoping to draw our 7th land. Okay. All the removal spells. Well, I guess we're on chomping duty. Guess I'm going to take 8. Kill the centipede. That's a land, but we didn't draw it. Oh, come on. Yep. This is just classic, you know? Come on, land from the top, please. Okay, well, that is also something. Guess I'm taking 5, and then I hope at some point to actually stabilize the board. Maybe by drawing another land, which would be very nice. Please a land. Please deck. Por favor. Oh. Wait, there is more. To tell us more. Well, that is not amazing. I can gain some life. Guess we're just attacking. Bring back any creature. And I think a Fear of Lost Teeth is decent here. Since he's at 3, this is a significant threat. But as I said before, I still really hope to draw a land. don't think I had lethal there. I forgot that this is also a removal spell. Someday we will draw our 7th land. And now we will draw the land, which could draw us the Mutilator. I think we don't have any Reanimator spells anymore now. Alright, well. He's down to 1. Play this. Yep. Good game. Well, actually drawing our wow, there it is! Our 7th land. Well, you know, the odds of getting to 7 natural lands are low, especially if you play 16 lands. So we are actually 4 and 2. That means that we actually gained a bit of rank. Let's see if maybe we can gain some more. Now this deck doesn't have any bombs, and that's why I think that it's not the best deck. It does have synergy and it does what it has to do, so the plan is actually working. However, I think it's really sad that the big 6/6 demon, which we opened in the pack, got taken. This is a nice hand, 2-drop, 3-drop if he does stop a lot of stuff. If you play something big, we will trap it in the screen. Hello. Now this is just a 2/2 with upside. I don't think this will be alive when we ever get Delirium, so I'll just keep it back as a blocker, or if he wants to kill it, that's fine. Nothing to trap in the screen. 4th land or a goat would be nice. Yeah. That is unfortunate. I am going to trap that in the screen, otherwise it's going to go bananas. I really need a 4th land now. Rather sooner than later. That's not a land. I wonder if we can get back from 2 land drops. If we draw our 4th land now, we might. Okay, well, I guess we're not. Oh. The only chance of us getting back from this is top decking a land, playing the Fanatic, getting another land, getting rid of the Mutilator, reanimate the Mutilator, and... okay, well... I think this is good game. Well, there's the land. Nice. Keeping a 3-lander and now drawing all the lands. Hits me with a good game. I mean, it's not even over yet. We're at 1. Anything can happen. We can gain a lot of life. Well, we can only gain 3, but still. And now we're, yeah, well, we're just drawing all the lands, which is annoying. It's too late. Missing the land drops really killed us there. I think we're still dead, of course. Alright. 4 and 3. I think our deck was amazing. Now, the games that we lost, we were always struggling with mana. Either we drew almost all our mana in game 2 and 3, or we didn't draw our 4th land, even though we kept the 3-lander. So, that's what happens. I just prefer it to happen to the opponent. Now, if you like what I did, feel free to click some buttons, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Dad's Drafts.